What's going on, people? No, I'm live on Facebook now. What's going on, people? What's going on? Yes, so many things going on out there and so forth. A lot of things going on. Immigration. Well, my God. Yes. I can't see some of the comment them in the people. We know I want to comment them. We can eat in peace. Yeah. You can come in like 5 minutes. I'm already live. Oh, for real? Oh, no. All right. And let me know. Come back and let me know. All right. Yeah. Anyway, people, what's going on out there in Raiderland, in the net world? You know, it's your boy, Dr. Love, yeah. So we haven't done immigration in a while. So we are doing immigration today. I cannot see your comment for some reason. Facebook is having problem. But today we're going to talk about immigration. And I have a good immigration lawyer, Michelle Lloyd, who's a great immigration lawyer who's helping a lot of people. So much people have went to him in the last live I did about green card removal. People that are in the United States of America. So if you're watching me right now and you don't have an immigration problem, but you have somebody who have an immigration problem, call them now and tell them to come and log on, because information that can help them through their immigration status, right? Not because you live in the United States and you don't have any papers means that you're a bad person, right? Living in the United States of America and so forth, you know, there's rules everywhere. And you have to obey by the rules. Some of us have made some mistake in life. Some people lucky, some people just not lucky. However, being in the United States of America and so forth, sorting out yourself and all of that is an important thing, that you can get a social security, you can get a work permit, you can get a green card, you can get a US passport in the legitimate ways. Legitimate way, and so forth. If you're in the process of getting married right now, and your spouse is going to help you to become legal in the United States of America. Diane Brown, what's up? Dana Brown. Then be grateful for that. Somebody helping you. You can get married tomorrow morning and you can put in your papers the next day and so forth. You know what I mean? If you're in an abuse situation, if you have a strokes interview coming up and if you have a strokes interview coming up, you need an immigration lawyer. If you have criminal record and stuff like that, don't go inside of any immigration building, no matter what the circumstances is, and so forget a lawyer. You may be watching the money and saying that, okay, you don't want a lawyer and so forth. You know what I mean? You do something or maybe don't do anything and the U.S. immigration asks you to leave the country and you did not leave the country, you stay here in the country and you're kind of store. Well, no, there's law in place where you can stay here in the country even if they ask you to leave, right? Not only so there's law in place if they ask to leave and so forth here, but once you're here already, it's best to stay here. I'm going to bring on the immigration lawyer in a minute. And also, we're going to talk about Dovey Magnum. Entertainer Dovey Magnum are incarcerated right now. We're going to talk. Oh, I'm going to bring on the lawyer right now. Yeah. Well, so I'm going to bring him on. And we're going to touch some little topic on. And why I'm touching the Dovey Magnum situation is to help some of you through your situation. Oh, you're there. Man.
How are you doing? No. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're cutting in and out. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I'm hearing you good.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been a while since we live.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's new?
Oh, a lot's happened. We moved to a bigger office. It's in a nicer area. We're right across from the immigration building now, but we've been slowly shifting all of our casework, our furniture, everything over. So that's
right. That's good thing. New office is good. And
yeah.
New space. You could have more client and all that good stuff and so forth. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things and so forth. In immigration, I was updating these people before and telling them about immigration because I know you're a busy man. I know you have a lot of clients today, so I'm not even gonna keep you all day. We're gonna touch some topic and talk about some things that's going on in immigration. I was explaining to them about green card removal here in the United States. And while we're on that topic, I'm gonna touch a topic on a young lady that actually been incarcerated right now, and then what can happen to her, and also this will help others that are watching to know what to expect and so forth. So apparently this young lady, very popular entertainer and so forth. I don't know if you're familiar with a lot of the music entertainer, but she was arrested by U.S. Immigration Service. Hold on just a minute. She was arrested by Immigration Service, and there's a lot of speculation. There's a lot of hold on just a minute. Somebody's calling me. Hold on just a minute. Just a minute about that. There's a lot of speculation. Some people are saying that they was traveling on some of these documents, but our lawyer released a statement to say that she was arrested because she overstayed her time in the United States of America. So if somebody overstayed their time, I do believe that she have a son that was born here in the United States of America. So if she overstayed her time and she have been arrested by Homeland Security, what's the worst? What can happen?
Well, if all that happened was that she overstayed her time, usually what'll happen after that is that some people, they'll arrest them. Other people, they'll just bring them in for questioning. And some of the lucky people, they're just going to send them a quick letter.
Right.
In this instance, what happened to them?
I think, well, our lawyer released a statement say she was arrested because she overstayed her time. She's also an entertainer. She also have a kid here, a son here in the country and so forth. But that's a statement that was released, that she was arrested because she came through the airport and she overstayed her time.
Okay. All right. Who's the entertainer?
A young lady goes by the name Dovey Magnum.
Okay. All right. So what happens whenever you've been arrested, it usually means that it's connected to something a lot larger. That's not necessarily the case here. Right. I think for her, I believe she was arrested in Alabama, I believe.
No, Georgia. She was arrested in Georgia.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So when you're arrested down south, usually everyone goes to detention, probably the Stewart Detention Facility, which is
That's where she's. That's actually where she's. I
oh,
think.
okay, yeah,
I think she. Yes, that's where she at.
that's the famous one. That one deports a lot of my clients end up flying out of there, especially during COVID. I was keeping a lot of people out of that one.
Right.
So what happens is that you get transferred to that facility, you get held there, and then immediately afterwards, likely what her attorney is doing right now is reaching out to ICE in order to try and get her out. So the way that the process works for everyone is that if you're caught up in one of these raids, you're going to be detained almost immediately afterwards. Then what happens is that your friends and family, for her, probably her agent, immediately calls up an attorney who's going to reach out to her ICE officer, the Immigration and Customs Enforcement officer that's detaining her, and try and work out a deal with him to get her out of prison. I don't think that's been successful so far, probably because of how high profile the case is. So then in which case, the next step after that is that she's going to have to go to court and ask a judge to let her out of prison instead. So that's the first step, right, to get out. And for people to get out, they're usually looking that you have sick relatives, you have someone you're caring for, you're not a danger, you're not a flight risk, things of that nature. For entertainers, the big concern is usually flight risk because they got money, they've got connections, they always have a way to disappear if they want to. And then, of course, reappear to entertain again. And then after that, you're defending the case like we do with everybody else.
Right. So I think if I could remember, I think she have a son, and I think he require special attention from her. I think something is some medical situation with him. So I think she's the one that have him. He's a United States citizen. He was born here, right? So can that help? I think he's 17. Can that do anything to her case or so forth?
Yeah, and obviously we don't know all of the details in her case, but generally speaking, if it's just a plain old overstay, meaning you came on a visa, you overstayed, and you have a child that's presumptively a U.S. citizen but is in serious medical need, depending on how long she stayed in the country, if it's been at 10 years now, then she could be looking at what we call cancellation of removal. And that's where we go to the judge and we say, hey, she's been here 10 years, extreme hardship, her son needs her to stay here to take care of her, allow her to have a green card. If she has a clean criminal record, that's a pretty easy case to win. But I don't know how much she's been traveling to work. And if she's been traveling back overseas again, she might have broken that continuous stay in the United States. So it all depends. How often have you guys seen her entertaining overseas? How long has she been out of the country each time?
I think she's been here for a while because she have been here. I believe she have been here because I saw her doing couple shows. So she have been here for a while, maybe roughly more than a year, more than that. So she have been here for a while. I never heard of she really involved in any form of criminal activity or whatever it is. But a lot of people speculating saying that she can be deported because she overstayed her time. But I say you have to leave it to the expert, people like you that knows it. If that's a possibility that they can just remove her from the country because she overstayed her time.
Right. And it all, obviously all of this is just simply allegedly without us knowing exactly what the situation is. We know she actually could be a U.S. citizen. So if, as they've alleged, which is that she's not a U.S. citizen and that she has simply overstayed her time, I believe that was a statement put out by her manager recently, was that it was actually an overstay. So if the manager is in fact correct, then yeah, that's right. That's how we would essentially analyze the case moving forward. It's just always these cases can be pretty difficult because once all of the cameras and spotlight come on your particular case, judges know that they're being watched. Prosecutors know they're being watched. ICE officers who would normally be flexible, they know they're being watched, and they're going to start going by the book. They're not going to be, it all sort of depends, unfortunately. But I really wish she had been arrested someplace else. Atlanta it can be a tough place, and that prison facility has swallowed up a lot of people who've been deported or arrested up here in the Northeast and even out west in California. And we had a few clients in the Midwest that once they were picked up, they were transferred down. Atlanta and Louisiana are tough places to get through.
Oh, so once you get arrested, like in Atlanta by ICE, there's a lot of it's not that easy to get out. It depends on so forth. down
Yeah.
in those areas and so forth. You know what I mean? I just hope that she come up. But I asked it that because there's a lot of people that are watching. What if somebody, what if somebody overstay their time, but they're using somebody else's documents? Because there's people watching me maybe in that situation. They're using somebody else's document and they get arrested by immigration and so forth. You overstay, then you're using some of the documents. What can happen? What can ICE does? Can they remove you immediately?
No, not necessarily. Everyone generally gets a trial inside the United States, except with specific circumstances on how you entered or left and re-entered. Depending on things of entry, it couldn't change. But for the most
Right.
part, everyone gets due process. The question on whether or not they've been using false documents, that sort of makes it a bit more difficult. If you use false documents to initially enter the United States, it is something that is considered misrepresentation, and that does
Right.
carry several penalties with it. However, for the most part, as long as you actually keep those fake documents and you have some other ability to apply for a green card in the United States, typically through a family member, then I am able to get most people to adjust their status, which means obtain a green card here inside the United States. But if we're talking about individuals using essentially fake passports from a U.S. citizen, then that involves misrepresenting yourself as a United States citizen. That comes with significantly heavier penalties. And that means that you're probably going to be barred from most forms of immigration without the appropriate waiver or the appropriate exception. And most people don't fall under that, unfortunately.
Oh, and the last thing before we go to the next topic, um, does immigration have a period of time that they hold you for? Like, especially down south, is it a long wait? Does they have a cutoff? Like, they could hold you and they release you, or what? What's the longest they could hold you? Or is very
Yeah. So right now we're actually a part of a few cases that are heading their way up, most likely to the Supreme Court. But right now they're still at the circuit courts, and the one in particular we're at is in the Second Circuit, and that's exactly what people are fighting about, is exactly how long can immigration hold you? Because I believe I saw inside her statement in particular that the manager had been saying that it was a not a criminal offense, but an immigration offense, and that's true of pretty much every immigration offense. All immigration offenses are considered civil. So unlike criminal court, there isn't like a sort of set out stretched amount of rules on how long they're allowed to detain you before your trial is over. The current rule, as it were, and that's not a real rule, is that they generally can only hold you for about 6 months. The Supreme Court has said that's not a hard and fast rule, and that's not a very specific number, and all the other courts have said it. But in general, that's what most people have obeyed, is at 6 months, they got to let you go. But like I said, that case is going back up to the Supreme Court, I'm sure, and probably in about a year or so, we may get a real answer on exactly what the current time period should be. But generally, it really depends on where you are, right? Because unfortunately, with so many people getting detained, it's just a matter of how many beds do they have. And some of these facilities, like the one in Maryland, I remember, that one got over full one time. And so they shipped half of my clients over to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania got full one time. They shipped my clients down to Texas. So the border facilities often have more space, we've seen at least.
Right.
And a lot of our clients have been sent down there when the facilities up here have gotten too full. So it depends on where you are. And I've known Steward to take many of my clients. So I would be surprised if they were actually running out of room. But that's just simply from my perspective, anecdotal.
So if they run out of room, they just move you somewhere else, as you said.
Right, exactly. And unfortunately, that's without any notice to anybody. Typically, my clients find out that morning and then barely have a few minutes to call up a family member or me. And then we have to basically track them down. That is, in my opinion, a complete violation of due process, especially when the person is in the middle of court. You take them away from their attorney, their family, their evidence, just simply for your own personal spacing. It clearly makes the cases a lot harder. And I've successfully made that argument with judges before, because it seems almost like cheating in the way that they do it.
Right. Whoa. Well, I hopefully that she will at least we know that they're not gonna just move her from the country like that. There's rules, there's regulation, there's court and all that. So 50 chances she may just come out and just be a part of until her court case call. Right. That's what happened. They will release her, probably put her on a ankle bracelet, whatever it is, until the case calls. So that is at least that is some good news from me and from others to hear that okay, they're not gonna just remove her like that. So that is some good news. And I understand Stewart County, as you said, is not a good place because I heard a lot of people complain about Stewart County is that it's a very place where you're in and you could be out in a minute. But at least we know that she have a son and her son need her and all that. So at least we know that. So that's some good news. We move on from that now. Thanks for answering that. And I hope a lot of people that's listen understand that if you have somebody in that situation, you like we talked about before, you should make sure that if you have somebody incarcerated in this situation right now, like her, what you need to do is tell them that they need to get the deportation officer name, information, have it. That means that when you retain a lawyer, it's easy for the lawyer to find you where you are because they could move her from there to Louisiana, they could move her to another place. Depends if they don't have the room and so forth. So hopefully, she have her lawyer and everything is going good. We're talking about deportation today, removal of green card in the United States of America. People that was asked to remove from the United States. That's a new law now. Can you touch base on that? That people that's watching that, people that are watching right now that are in removal of green card, that they ask them to leave and they're still here. Can you tell them the good news?
Yeah. The good news is that the Supreme Court early this month, they made the announcement that if you were charged and ordered removed, if the charging documents, that's the document that says you're not a U.S. citizen, you didn't enter the country appropriately, or you did enter the country and overstayed your visa. If that document was not properly filled out, and for most people it wasn't, because it would say on the date and time at the bottom, TBD, which stood for to be determined, which is the date and time you were supposed to go to your hearing. They didn't know what it would be yet. The Supreme Court has come down and they've said that can't be anymore. And for anyone who they filled out that form improperly for, they're allowed to reopen their case as long as they have another avenue to obtain a green card. For most people who have family here, so that means especially U.S. citizen children, you can reopen your case likely at this point and immediately file with the local immigration court in order to obtain a green card.
So anybody that's watching right now, you're saying that if they were ordered to remove from the United States of America, right, and they're still here in the U.S., they could hire a lawyer. Read my message. Suki, I will go back to your message in a minute. So you're saying that if they were ordered a removal in the United States of America and they're still here, they can stay here and get their green card now because there's a new Supreme Court law that is in place now to help people that are actually, I guess, I don't know if it's the right word, that are in deportation right now. You know what I mean?
That's right. So this applies to people who've been ordered removed and those who are in deportation right now. So if you're in deportation right now, what normally happens is that there are certain things that you're not eligible for because of the timing in which you receive that charging document. What the Supreme Court is saying is that they're extending that time for you so that you will be eligible for some of those forms of relief. And that the same goes for people who already have their deportation order. So what this means is that if you've been deported or you know someone who's been ordered deported, especially if they haven't actually left the country, contact us as soon as you can so that we can review your case to make sure that we get that application filed on time. And this, for people who are in proceedings right now, if you are represented by an attorney, ask your attorney about it and make sure that he's not missing out on this either. But obviously, take his advice. If it doesn't apply to you, it doesn't apply to you. And I'll be as honest as I can with everyone as well. Same thing. If it doesn't apply to you, it doesn't apply to you. But we are doing our best to make sure we catch as many people as possible who are supposed to be in on this. Even one of you, a number of your clients have called us back as well, asking about this situation. We've gotten a lot of them processed through. A few of them, I still have to get some research done for them. But I want to make sure that everyone who we sign up, almost 100% that we can make sure that they are going to be able to go through with the judge.
Right. So people, that is some good information. If you're watching me right now, if you know somebody right now that are in deportation, was ordered to leave the United States of America and they did not leave, they're in jail right now and they're in deportation and so forth, you need to contact a lawyer immediately, right? contact him right now, have all the paperwork, and explain it what the situation is, because you can get help from stopping them from being deported and so forth. When they're in the country, is a lot easier than when they leave the country and so forth, because the money costs and the time and all that. So I know there's a lot of people watching me now that know of somebody that are in deportation. I know people that are in deportation. I end up recommend three of my friends, and they've been very happy about the situation, the results you have given, especially two of them said they're very happy. They didn't even know that they will ever have a hope to get papers in the country and all of that. And I'm really glad that you're helping, because a lot of people make some mistake and they never give a second chance and so forth. But I'm glad that there's a new law in place. Can I have the lawyer number? The lawyer number is at the bottom of the page, right? Now, the consultation to contact the lawyer is what with the fees. We're back to the normal fee of $125. It's supposed to be at $150, but we knock off $25 and so forth. $150 for the consultation fee. Unless you wanna give them a break, it's up to you. You know what I mean? If you wanna give them a
Why not, Dr. Love? Why not?
All right, so we're gonna give them a break. So how much you want to take off after 125?
Let's go back to what we did before, taking off another 25. I really want to make sure that other people come out, as many as we can, to ask about this. Like we had spoke about last time, there's a bit of a time crunch on this. We just make sure that we don't pass the 2 to 3 month mark on motions to reopen for people who've been already ordered deported.
Right. So anybody that's watching me right now, the consultation, what's up, Lydian? If you're watching me right now, the consultation, instead of 125, you only pay 100 for the consultation fee, right? A good price, you're getting a discount and so forth, right? The number to call is going to be 212-233-2988, right? We're going to go to, so we're talking about the removal of green card. That is a very important thing that people need, because there's a lot of people. What about if somebody entered the United States in somebody's name and was ordered entered somebody's name, but they went through some process, whatever it is, to immigration, and then the immigration find out and ask them to leave, which is the same thing. So if you come here in the United States in somebody's name, how does that apply to a lot of people?
So for everyone who came in somebody else's name, the first thing I suggest to them is to actually keep the passport that you used or the visa that you used to enter the country. The reason for this is because the courts have already said that if you enter on somebody else's name, that actually counts as you entering the country as the law requires for you to get a green card later on.
Right.
That means that if later on, for people who don't know, and when you get married, if you have any children that are over the age of 21 or something similar to that happens, typically when you're filing an application, you have to prove that you entered the country at some point legally. However, the courts have stated that entering with inspection can include actually entering on somebody else's passport. It just means that you have to pay a penalty fee, apply for a waiver, and they'll go ahead and give you the green card. So if you're one of those people that have done that, do your best to get a hold of that passport, because, I mean, immigration hates this rule, and they do the most that they can to stop it from being used. So if that's the case, reach out immediately, find all the people that were involved in bringing you into the country, and see if you can get your hand on that passport with the visa and the stamp, all of it. Bring that into us, and then we'll be flying from there.
So anybody that's watching right now, I heard the stove going. Anybody that's watching right now, if you enter the United States of America in somebody's name, it is very important for you to have that passport that you enter the United States of America in that person's name. If you have that passport, or you can get a hold of that passport and so forth, you can contact the lawyer, bring the passport to him, go see the lawyer, pay the consultation fee, pay whatever he charges and so forth, and then you will get some help that you can get your green card here and so forth. But they have to have a clean record, right?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it's not entirely necessary. It depends on what the crimes are. People have been bringing me various crimes. It's honestly on a case-by-case basis. I genuinely wish there was some easy chart I could post online to make it simpler for people, but
Right.
it's crazy. But for most crimes, I've been able to get a waiver around it. Generally, if you've been arrested, that's not the end of the road for you. All right. If it is, I'll let you know in 2 minutes. I'll make sure.
Somebody said, what if you enter without a passport in the United States from Bahamas?
Yeah, so that's sort of a time-sensitive question, as well as a question that involves your own status at the time when you did it. Bahamas is kind of a weird situation. Same with Guam, U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico. Because they're all technically U.S. territories. It all depends on the timing in which it occurred. Same as well for Panama. If anybody was in Panama at the time that the U.S. had it, traveled through Panama at the time the U.S. had it, it's a bit more of a complex answer.
The time. What about, so I'm only gonna answer this last question and that's it. This last question. What about someone that had a green card but did time in jail and they took it away? So that question is who the superstar man? Oh, this is funny. Sorry. I'm not even gonna answer this. What about, this person said, what about someone that had a green card but did time in jail and they took it away? So they did have a green card and they did time in jail and they took the green card away. What happened to that?
Okay, so what happens then is you're basically going through what many people are going through today. You're being put in removal proceedings. If they take away your green card, that's because they're trying to deport you. Either they succeeded in deporting you, and then in which case you're doing what a lot of other people are doing, which is we're going to check if we can reopen your case now. Otherwise, you're probably still in the process of having it removed, and then in which case you can apply for what we call cancellation of removal, so long as your crime isn't what we consider an aggravated felony. And again, that could be a whole week of shows that we could do on what is an aggravated felony. But as long as it isn't an aggravated felony and you meet a lot of the other requirements, which most green card holders meet, then we're able to apply for you to get your old green card back. But generally, every waiver or method that we use to get back your green card is typically a one-time only application that we can do in order for you to get that green card returned to you.
Does the waiver take a long time once you do the waiver?
Yeah, a lot of waivers, it all really depends, but most waivers nowadays, we've been seeing them take about 8 months to a year and a half. COVID has delayed a lot of them than it used to be. Before, it could only also be 4 to 6 months. I just reopened the chat again. I know you had mentioned before that Suki had a message.
I don't know. Oh, Suki, yeah, but I don't see Suki message. I don't see Suki message for some reason. People that ask question already, you are only allowed to ask one question. If you ask a question already, you're only allowed to ask one question. Please do not ask a bunch of questions. A consultation fee, and you will get all your questions answered. You could ask a million questions, but give somebody else a chance to ask a question if you ask a question already, because we're not doing consultation like that. You have to pay for the consultation because there's a new office, there's people have to be paid, and it's a business. Okay. What else we didn't cover now? So the most important thing, Stokes interview. We have to always go back to Stokes interview because there's a lot of people that's watching right now that are currently in a Stokes interview where they're supposed to go for the interview and the husband don't want to go or the wife don't want to go, right?
Right. So a Stokes interview is just basically where you've had a marriage application, you both had an interview together, and then after your immigration interview, the officer says, I'm going to need to see you again, and sends in another application for you to come back in again. And when that happens, that often means that they're going to separate you into 2 different rooms. Sometimes they'll just keep you in the same room and ask you harder questions. It's really up to the officer on what they want to do. It's really important, no matter what, even if you filed your application on your own, that you do not walk into a Stokes interview by yourself. But what's also important is you're going to get a Stokes interview letter typically weeks before your actual interview. And unfortunately, a lot of people, Dr. Love, from your show have been contacting me recently, but they've been contacting me the night before. A few of them contacted me the morning of. There is not enough time for me to get anything put together properly for that. And sometimes I've given them a list of evidence, just said, look, we can do our best. But even, you know, when they see the evidence, they know there's no way they can get those documents in time. If the interview doesn't go well, contact me or another attorney and make sure that you're preparing yourself for the inevitable Stokes interview. And as soon as you get the Stokes interview, make sure that you already have an attorney retained. But last minute type stuff, it's very difficult, unfortunately, for us to help people out.
So therefore, if you're watching the immigration lawyer right now and you have a Stokes interview tomorrow morning, you cannot call the immigration officer and say that, okay, you have a Stokes interview in the morning, you want to retain him and so forth. It's very difficult and so forth to do so. So you have to be prepared, right? Do not walk inside of an immigration building, because some of you don't know what is Stokes interview. So, you know, Ms. Ratata, the lawyer is not going to explain it the way I explain it. No. Stokes interview is that if you, the man, married to a woman, and for some reason, them calling in for a Stokes interview means that them are going to bring you in and bring your woman in. When you go inside, what can happen? They're going to put you as the man in a one room and put the woman in another room. Or they may put you in the same room. And what's going to happen when they separate both of you because they think that something is wrong or they don't trust the marriage or whatever it is? They're going to ask you, what TV in the house? What's our favorite pocketbook? What's our favorite brassiere? What's our favorite underwear? What's our mother name? What's our pitney name? How much sheet you put on the bed? What's this and all that? How much toilet in the house and so forth? How much time she go up on the phone? How much time she go to do? They will ask you all kind of questions. What's your wife's favorite hairstyle and so forth? And can you imagine as a man, you're going on a Stokes interview and they ask you, what is your wife's favorite pocketbook? And your wife like Chanel and you tell them say she like Louis and she hate Louis and so forth. Or they ask you, what's your wife's panty size? And you don't know what's the panty size and so forth. Well, I think my wife wear large and so forth, but your wife wear medium. These are things that can happen. And when you go in there and they push you to ask you these and you don't answer, you can be in a problem. Or as he said, they will sit both of you side and side and they're asking the question, what is your wife's breast size? Because some of them don't know if it's 34D or 34C or whatever it is. And she wear 34C and you're going to say 34D or whatever. Yes, you can make a mistake because of whatever it is. But you cannot go inside of an immigration officer building in an interview and you're telling them your wife name Karen and your wife name Marlene. That's going to become a very big problem. So therefore, when you have a lawyer inside of you in the building, the lawyer will be right there and so forth, and the lawyer will help you. And guess what happens? Most of the time, the immigration officer don't want to ask certain questions because the lawyer is there. So you have a better way with a lawyer. Some of them like to save money. Well, I don't want a lawyer because my auntie and my grandmother went to the interview and she just beat through it, man, like a Usain Bolt. Well, you may not beat through your one like Usain Bolt. So guess what happened? You and your spouse, either you are go downstairs or she are go downstairs because them have cell in there and they have people in there with handcuffs and so forth, and both gonna leave you and then you're in a problem. So don't be foolish. Get a lawyer to go with you if you're in a Stokes interview, right? No, what if you're not in a Stokes interview and the woman decides that she not go to the interview with you, or the man decides to not go to the interview and it's just a regular interview? If the person declined the man and said they're not going with you, what should they do? If say for example, the man said not go to the interview or the woman not go to the interview, the night before or 2 days before or the morning, what's the best thing for them to do?
So the best thing for them to do is, again, to contact us. We've had a lot of people come in from your show that's in this situation. It's very typical to happen, especially when the Stokes interview comes out. Everyone bails on you by the time you get to Stokes. But if it's a normal marriage interview, it happens every once in a while. A lot of people still have options depending on what part of the situation they're in. A few of them, one of them even, we've gone into, and we've managed to help them keep their work card and their travel documents, though I don't suggest they travel. but we've helped them keep all of that while we explain to the officer what we're going to do next. And typically that's going to be, if you're already with your 2-year green card, you're applying for your 10-year, we're going to do a divorce waiver right off the bat. For some people, if they've been abused by their spouse, so that's been verbal abuse, they were threatening them, they were demanding money from them, they were, whatever it is, if it just turned into a clearly abusive situation, then we go for the Violence Against Women Act, which also applies to men, which we call VAWA. For a few other individuals, they were just sort of switched the application to a different marriage, but it was after I had reviewed and appraised the situation, and so yeah, you know, it doesn't actually look suspicious to an officer. There are definitely options. That's what I want to really emphasize to people is hope isn't lost in that situation.
Right.
It just does require you to act, and when you drag your feet on certain things, you know, it's sort of it makes it harder and harder for anybody to try and step in and help you out. So just make sure you're proactive with it.
Right. Okay. So what can you give them your phone number for your office in New York, your location in New York and New Jersey, and people, he will represent you through every state in the United States of America. Anywhere in America, he will represent you and he will be there for you. So can you give them your information how they can get in touch with you? And the consultation is $100 for this month until the end of the month. After the end of the month, people, it goes back to the regular price. So if you know what I know, grab the $100 right now and run with it. You can give them your information, sir.
Yeah, sure. My number is 212-233-2988. 212-233-2988. My cell number is 973-500-2345, 973-500-2345. I do want to warn some people about my cell phone number. It's been having some trouble recently. A few of my clients called up and said that it was referring them to the wrong location. So I've been fighting with the phone company. I just want to let people know. I'm not actually dodging your call. It's just the phone company's complete garbage. For right now, if I don't get it, I have at least have it a fail safe that it will call my office number, which everyone will be able to hear, but just a heads up. And then for everyone else outside of the country or anywhere else that just doesn't want to call, you can always message us on our WhatsApp account. We do our best to make sure that we get back to everybody within a few hours of them sending us a message on WhatsApp. A few people got slipped through the cracks and we had a huge rush, but we'll always do our best to make sure we at least get you a quick enough answer on something. All right?
Right. And then there's few things before I go. Very, very important. I just saw it and I missed it. So for green card, what is the fee for somebody that's applying for a green card application now? What is the fee if somebody on the page, right? As a matter of fact, if somebody on the page right now that want to become a United States citizen, what are the fee for the United States citizen right now? Okay,
so you mean if there's somebody? Sorry, so you said green card first and then citizenship. Okay, all right. So for the citizen, let me start with the green card. For the green card, depending on how you're filing, there will be accompanying applications like a relative petition or a VAWA petition or something like that. But generally, for the green card fee itself, it's $1,225. So that's the government wants a check from you. That's $1,200. $1,225 for it, and that'll get you your work card, your travel document, everything all together in one big large package, and then you'll have your pending green card as well. For the citizenship, the fee changed recently. I believe currently it's at $930.
I think it's something like that.
But yeah, the problem with the citizenship fee is that each time they bump up the fee, the citizenship fee comes first for some reason. The last bump up happened a few months ago, and it shocked all of us once we saw the price. But essentially, I've always said that despite the high price of the green card fee, it's sort of worth it because of all of the other applications that come with it. And it's all included in that one fee. And it gets you a good number of rights to go along with it. With the citizenship fee, I don't know, I've generally felt it's way too much for what people have to put in for it.
Right, and the biometrics, how much is the biometrics? That's in with the green card fees?
That's right. So whenever I give people fees, I always include the biometric fee. The biometric fee is $85. It's very rare that you're going to be in a situation where the biometric fee is waived. That's only for people under a specific age as well as over a specific age, for instance, like under 14, things in that situation. When you're dealing with children, of course, you expect the fees to be a lot less. And then there's a few minute situations where it's waived, people who are filing from asylum and other situations like that. But if you're generally filing straight as a normal individual, everyone's going to have to pay the biometric fee for pretty much every application that you file. It is what it is, unfortunately.
Right. So the last thing before I go, because I know you got to go. Can a green card holder, can a woman that have a green card file for her boyfriend, or can a man that have a green card file for his girlfriend?
Yes. So if, let's say, for instance, you have a boyfriend or girlfriend living overseas right now, you can always file what's known as a fiance visa, a K-1 visa, and that's where you show proof to the government that there's a real engagement. We can help you bring you through all of that, but basically the engagement ring, proof of the venue that you have set up, money that you've transferred, a plane ticket showing that you've been there. There is a requirement that you have met them physically within the past 2 years. But honestly, during COVID, that's pretty easy to get waived. And then after that, you can proceed with getting them a visa the same way they normally would get a visa, going down to the consulate, having an interview, and entering the country. The main rule is that they got to get married within 90 days. But sorry, when I reopened the chat, I noticed that someone else had asked about people whose spouses are already married and their spouses are overseas. You can also get them a visa as well. There's a number of visas that'll work for them, including a visitor visa, and there's also a visiting visa specifically for married spouses. But most of the time, people just simply applying for their spouse is one of the surest ways to get them back inside the United States. Just apply for them straight to get the green card, bring them in the United States that way.
Okay, so people, if you want to contact the lawyer right now, not if you should contact the lawyer, because a lot of people have immigration problem. You have an office in New York, right? You say on the Lower East Side, right?
We're actually now just straight in the Lower Central area. We're right across from the immigration building, so closer to the West Side.
So closest to the West Side, where that's Manhattan?
Yep, in Lower Manhattan.
So it's close to the immigration building in Manhattan and so forth. His number to call, you can call him and WhatsApp him, is 212-233-2988. 212-2332-988. 973-500-2345. That's 973-500-2325. That is his number where you can call. The consultation is $100 to get all your question answered and so forth and all of that. I'm going to let you go, sir, and I thank you so much, and we will do this again. You have anything you would like to say to them?
Yeah. Just to cover two quick things so that people know. We represent people all across the country as well as all across the planet. If there's any needs that you have immigration-wise, it's federal law. So we represent people in Florida, Georgia, Chicago, LA, all across the country. If it's a state matter, like say you're buying a house or doing a property closing, that I am restricted to New York and New Jersey for helping people that way. The second thing that I wanted to bring up is just to remind everyone that I promised a lot of your clients that the next time that I come on, I'm going to talk about special immigrant juveniles. And that's just basically, if you know anyone under the age of 18 living here inside the United States, they can get a green card. And so we're going to talk about it next time just to go into further detail for everybody.
On that question, I'm answering this last one before I go. Well, the person said, what if someone were married but divorced the person and they are getting back together? Can this still be considered a fiancé visa?
No. So I mean, F visa is actually a student visa. I don't know why. A K visa is fiancé. But no, once you get married, if once you get married, you're already going to set off red flags, right? And if you marry to your husband, then you divorce your husband, then you get engaged. I mean, I tell everyone I'm going to be as honest with them as I possibly can be. You're probably not going to win that case, right? I mean, if you get a good officer, sure, legally speaking, you win that case. But every officer is going to look at that and say, really? You got divorced? Like it's too suspicious. It
Yeah.
works out better in those cases for most of our clients. We've just recommended they get remarried and we file the application that way. And remarriages do very well. Honestly, officers relate to the people very much. They ask them all the right questions. You don't get those sneaky questions. Officers do very honest interviews when you have a remarriage. But as far as turning it into a fiance visa, it's just, it sets off way too many red flags. I wouldn't put
Right.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay, so people, you hear? I want you to call the lawyer right now. $100 for consultation. See, call right now. Get your consultation. If you are in deportation right now, you are in the removal status right now, you can stay right here and get through. If you came to the United States of America and you come in somebody's name and you still have the passport, you bury it under the tree, under the bed, go dig it up from under the tree, go dig it up from out of the old car, bring it to the lawyer and so forth, because you're going to need that passport that you enter into the country, because it showed that you actually was past inspection of coming into the country, even though it was somebody's name, and you can still get a green card and so forth, right? Thank you so much, sir, and we will do this again.
All right, we'll talk later.
Thank you. All right, people, so let me go over some stuff with the lawyer. Okay, so people, great immigration lawyer. There's so much people that are right. No, we was talking about Dovey Magnum before, and I asked him some question, and at least it's some good news is that, okay, Dovey Magnum is not going to just be deported from the United States of America just like that. There's rules, there's regulation, there's law in place. So now, as he said, where she's at right now is not a good place. It's not a good place that she's at, because a lot of people, right, go to that detain center in Atlanta, Georgia. It's a mess and so forth, right? It's L, right? So what he's saying that and all of that is that most of you that saying, oh, they're gonna deport her and so forth. No, they're not gonna deport her just like that and so forth, right? No, she gonna have to go through the process because she have been detained. She have an immigration officer that's in charge of her case. So what will happen is that Dovey Magnum immigration lawyer that are representing Dovey Magnum going to have to contact. I'm live right now. Dovey lawyer have to contact the immigration officer that are in charge of Dovey Magnum, right? And contacting that immigration officer that are in charge of her, right? The lawyer position is trying to get Dovey Magnum out of jail, whatever he have to prove and so forth, whatever her situation is and all that. And then if he can get her out as the lawyer, they're gonna let her out of jail. Means that they're gonna let her out in America. They may put on a ankle bracelet and so forth. Dovey Magnum have to go to court. She have to go to immigration court. Yes, as he said, those cases sometimes you can face up to 6 months in jail, right? They can hold you for up to 6 months. Most of the time, they may hold you for a month or for 2 and they let you out and so forth. And after they let you out, then you can come out and you have to wait for the immigration court now to take up your case and deal with you. In that means time and all that and so forth, you have been restricted from a lot of things and so forth. So they're not going to just take Dovey Magnum and just put her up on a plane and send her to Jamaica like that and so forth. Also, she have a son that was born here in the United States of America that I do believe that need her present and need because of I think there's health issue and so forth. So she's not gonna just deport like that. It's the same situation like for type. They can't just deport you out of the country like that. Even if your case is bad, they're not gonna just remove it like that. You have to go to the court. And going to the court now, that's when that lawyer have to work very hard now against the immigration officer. Now the court, the judge and so forth, and everything has to be proven and so forth, right? And so she's not gonna go home like that. It's just that she may be in Atlanta now and they can ship her to another state tomorrow based on how the facilities are, how much bed they have, or how much housing they have. So they may move her to New York, they may move her to Louisiana, they may move her to New Jersey. So wherever have the facility and the more bed, the more accommodation that can take her, they will move her around. The only thing that Dovey Magnum family have to do that are in charge, they have to make sure, tell Dovey Magnum that, make sure the immigration officer that are in charge of your case, right? make sure that she get all the immigration officer information, get his name, get his phone number and so forth, because that information is needed from Dovey Magnum to give to her lawyer and to give to our family member to say, okay, the immigration law officer name is Mark, our name is John and so forth, because it will be a lot easier for her lawyer to find wherever John is and so forth. So a lot of you people that are wishing bad, right? Overstaying is not the end of the world. It doesn't mean that they're going to remove it like that. And it's all based on the situation and all based if you have a clean record, it's an easy shot and so forth. So she will get a chance to come out. Everybody's case is different, right? Everybody's case is different. So she's gonna come out. If you guys remember when Pretty Dan was arrested and so forth, Pretty Dan never spent that much time in jail. She ended up get to come out. You understand? So there's a lot of things that can play into this and so, but they're not gonna take Dovey Magnum and put her on a plane and just ship her to Jamaica like that. There's rules and there's things, and you can turn around and sue immigration. They don't want to get a lawsuit. So guess what happened? Because of Dovey Magnum, also because of her background and so forth, they also would be careful of how they adjust the situation and all that. So she's gonna be all right. She have to just hold it out and go and fight it out until that time when them say, okay, no happen, the law say, all right, they're going to let you out. Either you have to pay this or whatever it is, we have put her ankle bracelet, let her out, and she can go out and do her thing and so forth. She must not this and all that. So anything can happen in a fair case, but she's not gonna get deported just like that. So you can put that out there. Now, the next thing now, as he was talking about, if you're in the United States right now and you're in deportation, means that they ask you to leave. They put somebody you know in deportation and all that. You need to get a lawyer because your case can be reopened and they will leave you in the United States of America. If you come to America in somebody's name, you can get through. If you're in the United States of America and you have a green card and you want to get your citizenship and you have a problem remembering things, you have a problem reading and all that, before your documents, before you file for your citizenship, you should contact a lawyer because then you have to be evaluated by a doctor. That doctor now will give you a set of documents that will give to your immigration lawyer, where your immigration lawyer will now present that to immigration. That means you can bypass the test of becoming a United States citizen. So there's so much things you can do, but you need a good lawyer. And the lawyer have to do all of these things and so forth, right? For your stuff to work out and all that. So it's not the end of the world. So if you're interested in a lawyer right now, call him 212-233-2988, 973-500-2345. I think not everybody that's watching that don't have any paper, right? You should try to find a way to sort out yourself that's legal. Find a way to sort out yourself that's legal. Find one to go and marry to. Ladies, find a tuku and marry to. Man, find one tuku and marry to. Even if the person might think, find a way to brush your teeth and love the person. Because at the end of the day and all that, when you are worrying about what people are saying, you're sitting here being illegal and any card can play. So guess what happened? Stop judge people. Stop put down other people and so forth. Stop all of those things and find a way to see if you can sort out yourself of becoming legit in the United States of America. You understand? As I said, the woman more think, find some peroxide, give her so she wash her tongue, wash up in her teeth, floss her teeth and whatever it is and so forth, right? And love her and marry her because guess what happened? She can help you to become straight in the country and get your social and a work permit. You understand? Some of the people on Instagram and Facebook when they worry about other people's problem, when they worry about what other people are saying. Well, me no want to with Sheena because she's a big mampy. Well, the mampy love the mampy and the mampy love you and take her as a wife and treat her right because they see a mampy there. I see a mampy there easier ticket to heaven. Well, me no want to with the man because in face just grew up and him mouth just look pretty and all of this and all of that and rate it. And when him talking about thinking in tongue green and in tongue yellow and all that, so well, guess what happened? Go to right here, I go to Walgreens, I go to what the pharmacy name? Walgreens and CVS, buy some Parkside, pay for put it in their mouth, hold it in their mouth for about 2 seconds, spit it out, get some warm water, wash it and keep doing that and so and get rid of the thinking mouth and all that. And guess what happened? If you don't have any teeth in your mouth and so forth, try to help him and try to make him put in some dental or whatever it is. Bend your mind, remember the love, and remember, say, good things come to those who wait. Don't judge somebody because the same thinking mouth man are the same thinking mouth woman are the woman. When I'm not teeth and man are that same one is your winning ticket to become something. Right? Uno worried about what people are going to say. Well, me don't want my family to know say the man weigh 500 pounds and so. Okay, well, guess what the family going to do for you? Eh? Well, what we don't want to bridge them say that big man Pino because man a bad man. Well, hey, bad man not gonna go anywhere. Bad man not get the social, bad man not get the from oh, John Star, me can't go. I want party, you know, because you're just big so. Well, forget about the big thing. Remember the slimness and remember your situation, dog. Love her because she may be the best thing in your life and so. Well, in brief, Molly. Okay, well, get rid of him brief and give him some good brief them or whatever it is and so. Well, her breast them just big, so she need one girl. Well, go to Home Depot and find one rope and find one chain and try to find a way to hold them up and stuff. Remember, say, love come in many different ways. Love come in many different ways. Well, the woman panty too big, she have a bingo bag. Well, guess what happened? Find a pin, find something, sew it up, get it from out of bingo to a different situation. Someone is fine and fall to that kind of different why uno don't want to this and don't want to that. Try to find a way to sort out to yourself because there's way when you can sort out to yourself. Fix up on yourself and all that. Sometimes you have to allow no friend who hang around. With a friend we are going to try to tap down to and try to shadow no dream and so forth. Allow them the people surround yourself with people who can help you and put you in a better position. Because guess what happened? If the man weighs 500 pounds and you worry about the bed, well guess what happened? Go to Home Depot and find some pressure treated lumber and put under the bed, catch up the bed and so forth. That being said, bed no pop down. If you pop down, guess what happened? Hold the floor, hold the mattress on the back string, pan the ground, get rid of the wood pan the bed and whatever it is, hold it down. Let's remember, say, love come in many ways. The line number is at the bottom of the page, my friend. Well, the woman just so big and me can lay down the bed with her and so forth. Well, guess what happened? Get rid of the bed frame, put the mattress, the back spring pan the ground, lay down. If the back spring not work, put the mattress pan the ground, sleep on it and so forth, put sheet and pillow on it and all that, work with it and so forth. Remember the green card and love. Hello, remember, green card and love. Remember, you go get married to the person and you know say the man might think I look up on the person like this and so forth. Hey, bend your mind. Remember, the more think, but remember, love come in many different ways. Then say you may kiss the bride and you have to bend your mind. Take the smell and kiss. Because that kiss is a kiss that you're going to remember. I'm telling you, some of the people who think we have about choices and all that and so forth, who not just people and all that. If you start out on yourself, I'm telling you. You see the crackhead man right at the stoplight. Sir, can I beg you $1, please? Hey, try hold a conversation with him now. Try. Try hold a conversation with him. You never know. He probably just need clean up. Fix him up. Because someone not clean up some boy in Jamaica who don't need clean up. Someone in America sit down and clean up some family who don't need clean up. When they sit down and try for pet on the family and whatever it is and so forth. Go find a man and clean up the man and fix him up. Carry him and go rent an apartment and put him in the apartment and so forth. Cook some Jamaican food for him. Give him the best wine and everything. Love him because guess what happened? When look a dirty family not help you. When look a dirty friend who try to not help you. When a friend who try to tell you, oh, don't do it, don't do it, he's disgusting, you know. Worry about your drunker friend, yeah? Don't worry about your friend. Worry about your situation because your friend is straight. You're not straight. You walk lean. You need to walk on straight line. You may tell you no? Right? Me I tell you this. If you go to the man yard or go to the woman yard and they don't have no bed or whatever, listen to me. Me know the lumber expensive right now. Go to Home Depot, buy a sheet of plywood. The plywood is 4 feet by 8 foot. $43. You go and you buy some pressure treated lumber. 6 by 6 pressure treated lumber. And you cut them, right? And you run them 16. Buy 3 of them, put them away there and so forth. Line out the plywood panel and so forth. Get one sheet and put it over it. Remember, say, I ground the thing there outside a keep. You lay down and so forth. Go to Home Depot, even sell pillar. Buy a pillar in a Home Depot. You feel me? I say, go to Walmart, buy a pillar. Go to CVS, I think, and sell pillar. Buy a pillar and so forth. Hold it on the ground. pressure treated and plywood and sheet. Remember this. Immigration. Work with it. You need just have a married person. You don't have no pot, you don't have no spoon, go to Family Dollar and so forth, buy something there, you will get away. What if you have a spokesman and my friend, you have to go you have to call a liar. Anyway, why on here? And I bring immigration to you must can buy something from me. Me have special around today. I have the good pocketbooks them over here. I have the great pocketbooks, so you must can buy some pocketbook. Don't put up my number. Because some of the people in this country and sit down and talk about when they're not married and they're not married to this person, and they're not love that girl and when they're not this and all that, and someone don't even have no position. Someone just sit down and so, right? There's no way you should come to America and sit in America 2 or 3 or 4 years and so forth. You tell me you can't find a tuku married to. No man, something wrong, man, but you each up in every party and in everybody business on social media. Find sitting and married to man. There's no way you should come to America and worry about going to Miami, go do your body and do your birth and all that. You don't have no papers? No, that not work, my friend. You should not find yourself in Miami, but you are going to do your body with $7,000, $10,000. Use the money and find one apartment and find one tuku, fix up the tuku, rent the apartment and marry to the tuku and start as I said, because that money you're going to need it to pay for your green card. And you're going to need to put food in the house. You're going to need sheet and bed. Start do the things that are really important as female. And on the man next one we get up and talk about not buy gun and not buy hot car and don't have driver's license. When I buy a car, when I want to go have a party and bust champagne and all that, and I want to buy Louis and Pudo, Rottweiler, shit you and what the other one name, Gringo, this Donkey Cow and whatever it is. Save the money and find one tuku, rent one basement apartment and put the tuku in it and start out on yourself. Can't say me not tell you no, because you know when I go name fish and bread. We didn't call it bologna and bread. Sit down there. I'm showing the pocketbooks them I know. Okay, I'm gonna go by the numbers. I'm gonna go by the numbers. If you see a pocketbook you like right now, right? Today call Monday special. If you see something you like right now, you just WhatsApp me and say you want one. My number is at the bottom of the page, 973-342-2487. Okay, the first one is number 1. The first one is number 1. You can buy something from me. Right, number 1. First one. What do you want to fight me for? Number 1, right here. Number 1, you want number 1? WhatsApp me now. My daughter, come on, some of this information. Yes, the liar can help. Tell your daughter, say, if you call the number, call me and get the number. Yes, your daughter can get help. She come on some of this information, she can get help. As long as she have the passport, she can get help. Right? Call the line can help you. If your daughter, if anybody watch me and you know somebody come on somebody's paper, as long as you have the passport, call the line will help you. Number 2 right here. Number 2. Someone I put on a carrier and whatever it is that going sound not good as not about a good boy and a bad man and living in this country and don't have any papers and live on social media every single day. A bad up on yourself when I go shoot and when I go chop up a man there yard man a hot man and you know blood clots here right there. Listen to me over here. Nice pocketbook right there, so ladies summer. Look good for the summer and fix up on yourself now. And listen to me. If you're watching me right now, you don't have any papers and all of that, don't worry about this. Try to sort out yourself. Many more of this is going to be here. You understand me I say? Many more of this is going to be here. Right here. Number 3 right here. Number 3. Okay. Spice bag. You know spice and almond there Jamaica and your mango. This is the spice bag number 4. Spice bag. If you want the spice bag right now, I have the spice bag right here. I have the spice bag right here right now. Number 4 right now. You can call me. You can call me and I have the bag them right here. Number 4. Let me number 4 right now. Call me if you see the bag that you like. Okay? Hold on. Number 4. Number 5. Number 5. I have number 5 right now. If you want number 5, you can have number 5 right now. Number 5 right here. You can have number 5 right here. Here it is, number 5 right here. Number 5. Number 6. Number 6 is right here. Number 6. Number 6 right there. If you want number 6, I got number 6 right here. Number 6. Okay, what's happening? This could be here. Number 6. Okay. Number 7. Coming up with number 7. Number 7 is right here. Number 7 is right here. Number 7. Number 7 is right here. Number 7. Number 7 is right here, can be yours. Number 8. Number 8 is right here, people. Number 8 can be yours. Number 8 can be yours right now. Number 8, WhatsApp at the bottom of the page and send me a screenshot. I'll give you number 8. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9 can be yours right now. Number 9 can be yours. It's summer. Number 9 can be yours. Number 9. Right now is number 9. Okay, call me up right now. Number 10. Number 10. Number 10 right now. Number 10 right here. Number 10 can be yours. Number 10. Number 10. Number 11. If you want to go to Jamaica right now, if you're traveling to Jamaica right now and you need a traveling bag, right here. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 11 right here now. Number 11 right here. Right here is number 11. You want number 11? Number 11 is right here right now, okay? Number 11. Number 11. Number 11. Number 12. Number 12 is right here now. You want number 12? Number 12 can be yours right now. Number 12. Number 12. Number 12 is right here now. Number 12. Okay. Number 12. Number 12. Number 13. Number 13 can be yours right now. Number 13. Number 13 can be yours right now. Number 13. Number 13. Okay. Number 14. Number 14 can be yours right now. Number 14 ready to go. Number 14 ready to go. Number 14. Number 14 ready to go. Number 14 ready to go. Number 14. Number 14. I remember, if you want to be in the WhatsApp group, please to WhatsApp me if you want to be in the group. Number 14. Number 15. Number 15 is right here. Number 15 can be yours. Number 15. Number 15 right here. Number 15. Number 15. Number 15. Some of them people now come back in our group, and I know where them call me. Number 16. You will get number 16 just like this. Number 16 comes just like this. Number 16 is right here. Let's open number 16. Number 16 right here. Number 16 right here. See there? Number 16. Number 16 can be yours right here. Number 16. Number 16 can be yours. Number 16. Number 16. Number 16. Right? You want a price, please to WhatsApp. The number is at the bottom of the page. Number 16. If you want a price, WhatsApp at the bottom of the page. I do Cash App, I do Zelle, I do PayPal. Yes. Number 16, and I do Western Union. If you're in the US, it's $20 for the shipping. In the US, $55 if you're in Canada. Okay. If you're in Canada, it's $55. Okay. That was what? Number 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Number 17. Number 17 is ready to go. Number 17. Number 17 ready to go. Number 17. Number 17. Number 17 ready to go. Number 17 come with a long strap and a short strap. Number 17 right here. Number 17. Number 17. Number 17. Number 17. Number 18. Number 18. Number 18 right here. Number 18 can be yours. Number 18. Number 18. Number 18. Number 18 right here. Number 18 can be yours. I'm not going to show everything today, no people. Come here. Number 18. Number 19. Number 19. Number 19 can be yours. Number 19. Number 19. Number 19. Number 19 right here. Number 19. 19 right here. Number 19. Number 19. Hold on. Number 19. Number 19. Number 19. Number 19. Number 20. Number 20 is right here. Number 20. Number 20 is right here. Number 20. Number 20. I remember me have a body in a drawer, number 20. Me have a body in a drawer, number 20. Number 20. Number 20 right here. Number 20. Number 20. What is that? Number 20. Number 20. Number 20. And I have the wallet them. I have the wallet them too. You want the wallet them? I have the wallet them. Number 20. Okay. And if you need a nice number 20 with it. Need a nice bad man bag. Need a nice bad man bag. Me have it right as a too. Me have the man bag. Then buy something for your man. And guess what happened? Me have a size 13 right as so. Right now, ready to go. Shoes. Cheetah, size 13, ready to go. You want a size 13 for your man? It's right as so. And then cut small so you can fit for 12 too. Alright. Yeah, anyway, number 20 minutes. Let's go back to the thing now. Number 20. Number 20. Okay, number 20. Number 20. Well, number 20 now come. Number 20. People, when I depend live, after a while, I start getting a headache. I start getting a headache after a while, people. I have to come out. I can't stay on it too long. Number 20. Number 21. Number 21, right as well. Number 21. See it here? Number 21. Number 21. Number 21, right as well. Cut and go through. Cut clear. Number 21. Number 22. Number 22, right here. Number 22, right as well. Number 22. Number 22, right as well. Number 22. Number 22, ready to go. So get number 22 right now. Get number 22. Number 23. Number 23. Number 23 right now. Number 23. Number 23. Number 23 right now. Number 23, right as well. Number 23, right there, so. Number 23. Number 23. Okay? Number 23. Hold on, let's make some adjustments. Number 23. Number 23. Number 23. Number 23. Number 24. Number 24, right? That's all. I want to about that bag before. Number 24. Number 24, right? That's all. Number 24. Number 24. Number 24, right? That's all. Number 24. Number 24. Take a screenshot. Number 24. Number 24. Over so. Number 25. Number 25. Number 25, number 25, right there, so. Number 25, number 25. Number 26. Number 26. Number 26. Number 26. Number 26. Number 26, right there, so. Number 26. Number 26. Number 26. Number 27. Number 27. Number 27, number 27, right there, so number 27, you get it just like this. Number 27, open it like this. Number 27, open like that. Number 27, number 27, right there, so see. Number 27, you get everything. Number 27, number 27, right there, so see, there you get it just like that. Number 27, number 27, you open it like this. Take this out. Number 27. Number 27. Number 27, right? That's a number 27. Number 27, right? That's a ready to go. Number 27. All right. Number 27. Just WhatsApp me. Number 27. Number 27. Put it back. Number 27. Remember, ladies, if you are here, oh, let me show you the slippers then. I have the slippers them right there, sir. I have a size 6 right there, so. And I Chanel them. Right there, so. Me have it. Right there, so. Okay. Show you two of them. Okay. And then I have these. Where's the other one on there? Oh, I have these two. Right here. You know what happened? If you buy a bag today, if you buy a bag today, I run these on some special today. I have 8 and I have 9, I think. If you buy a bag today, you get this one a special price. Special price, okay? Right here. Land me other size. Alright. Now, I have the wallet then. I have the wallet. I have the wallet them here. Here's the wallet them right here. Wallet right here. And I have these right here. Here's the wallet right here. Right here. Okay, you need a wallet. I have a wallet right here. You could get your wallet right now if you want a wallet. If that's how you can afford to work with it. And I do not do layaway. Don't call me about layaway. I don't do layaway. And ladies, just in case if you have a sexual frustration problem right now, so let me have everything in that box. Watch out. Bash it. Watch out. Clear slippers them. See them, man? I have the clear slippers them. Right here, so. I have them. Right here. From the 10 and all of them, I have them. You know you want this. Ladies, deck out for the summer. See that? Ready to go. Get them now because they're not last. Get them now, they're not last. I don't do layaway. Please do not call me about layaway. I don't do layaway. I don't do layaway. Cash and carry. Respect and honor. No. If you're a lady right now, if you buy a bag today, you get a body in a jar. You know, so I'm a one brand. This is my brand. Body in a jar right there. So I have the body in a jar right there. So you can have the body in a jar. See the body in a jar here. So for get rid of your sexual frustration problem. Don't sit right there and have sexual big up on you. See the body in a jar. If you buy a bag today, I will only give you one body in a jar, one for $50, ready to ship to you. Body in a jar, you shall come. These are rechargeable. Rechargeable. So you will never end up leave. This won't leave you at the end of the road because the body in a jar is here. No. Belt. Let me show them the belt. No, belt. Belt. Let me show them some bashment belt. No, it's enough one of belt. Yeah, belt. So the bashment belt. Bashment belt. If you just want to buy a belt, you have the belt right there. So you have man belt and woman belt. Bam, check it. Man belt and woman belt. Okay? I have the good stuff them right there. So see it here? I have the good stuff then. Belt. And show them me have belt there. So I have the belt right there. So see them here? Good belt. I'm not garbage with it. I'm not gonna street this and I'm not this. Okay? I have the good belt them. Peter, I have the good belt. You want a belt for your man? Buy something for your man. Treat him right. Now, sometimes a woman not treat man good enough. Not treat man like garbage sometimes. Right? When I buy something for the man. Buy something for the man if I have one belt and give it to the man. Some man don't treat the man right. When you don't treat the black man right enough, I don't know. You understand? When you don't. Why is I going there so now? Why is I going there so? Me have this seater, nice shoes. Buy something for your man. For your man size there, so size 13, size 12, size 13, seater. Buy something for your man. Deck him up, man. Fix him up. Yeah. Buy something for Joe Grind too. Buy. Originals you can get, my friend. Exactly. Father's Day I come. Buy something for yourself. Father's Day I come. Father's Day I come. Father's Day I come. See that? Father's Day I come. Buy no man something, man. Make the money. Father's Day on the go. I can want to feel like say, yeah, it's good for Father's Day I come. Buy man something. Buy my belt or something. Father's Day I come. Give me a little gift. Can I say that we have a man? You understand? I don't have much money right now, but yeah. Right? You see me? Right, that's all. Belt there and things like that. No. Before I go, I want to ask one question before I go. Before I go, I want to ask one question. I have some bag. I should not do it now. I'm going to Lego some bag right now. I Lego some bag right now for $100. Let me see all who want $100 bag right now. Let me see all who want $100 bag. I run a special. Let me see all who want $100 bag right now. All who want $100 bag. All who want to buy a bag for $100 right now. I run a $100 bag right now. Right now, I run a $100 bag. All who want $100 bag right now. And guess what happened? Cash and carry. No lay away. Don't call and tell me to save it. Cash and carry. You have your Zelle, you have your cash, you have your Zelle, you have your PayPal. Cash and carry. What one? Who want the bag before? Because it's not going to lag off. Because you know, I like the finance too long now. $100 bag. Right now. Nothing wrong. Right now, I feel like I want run a thing today and so forth. $100 bag today. Okay? And I run slippers too. Understand? We probably have enough size anyway. Okay, I run some bag right now. Run 2 bag, $100. Hurry up. Take it. Them not gonna last. $100 right now. $100 I running for right now. When you see the bag, send the money fast and send the name and things and the ship out tomorrow. $100 bag right now. $100. And I run right now. I run wallet. Everything I show right now, $100 right through. Shipping is $100, but it's $20 for the shipping in the US. Out of the US is $55. Okay? Alright. So here what I go on now. If you're ready right now, ready to go. $120 right there. So $20 is for the shipping. $100 bag, $20 for the shipping. Until tomorrow. $100 bag, $20 for the shipping. Right there, so ready to go. $100 bag, $20 for the shipping. $100 bag, $20 for the shipping, $120. Right there, so. Or up and get them. Alright. Alright, now. Anyway, people. Wallet, you need wallet. Come here with your $100 right now. I'm gonna get wallet, $120. That's the thing I'm running right now. I have wallet right there, so. Nice wallet, see that? Nice wallet, brand new wallet. See them here? I don't want an LV wallet right there, so. See? I don't want a GG wallet. I have 2 kinds of LV. I have the one here. Right? I may have. Look on this nice wallet I have right now. What me talk? Put your money. If you don't have any money, put paper in it. You don't have no credit card, just find some card and cut and put in it. Pick up some business card and put in it. Alright. What is going on now? Let me check my phone now. I'm going to log off in the card. Once I'm up on live after a while, I start getting a headache. Good evening, Dr. Love. Good evening, Doctor. What if you have your social and your visitors, your social and you're a visitor? I understand that. The visitor visa, can you work on it? I understand that one, my friend. If you're in the UK, it's $55 for the shipping. Anyway, the next thing now. I have a dating WhatsApp group. If you're a male on my page and you're looking for a girlfriend or you're looking for a wife, I have a dating WhatsApp group that you can come into the group and find somebody. If you're a female and you're looking for a husband or you're looking for a boyfriend, you can come into the WhatsApp group and look somebody. My number is at the bottom of the page. If you're out there looking for a love connection, I'm running a love connection. You can come in WhatsApp group and you can find somebody in the love connection. No, I want the baby mother them to stop texting me because I am not doing charity. I'm not enable no baby mother. I'm not giving out money. I'm not giving out credit. Do not come into the WhatsApp group, come beg any money. Don't come beg no credit. Don't come beg no clothes. Don't come beg stuff in the WhatsApp group. It is for dating. If you know that, you are not coming in the WhatsApp group to date somebody, don't come in there. If you know say you have somebody, do not come in there. If you're a man and you're in a complicated situation, don't come in there. If you're a man and you have a girlfriend, not come in there. If you're a man and you have a wife, don't come in there. If you know something like that, bag of ladies, look at this. Very pretty, you know. Buy it, ladies. Buy it. Nice bag. Right there, so come. I don't want to know come in the WhatsApp group and come in there with no foolishness. So 973-342-2487. I have an headache right now. I'll come off. Anybody have anything to say? Anybody want to come live before I come off? Anybody want to come live? Anybody want to come live? You want to talk to me live? I remember the ladies, me have the body in a jar right there, so. Me have the body in a jar right there, so. Chargeable. Anybody want to come live? If you want to come live. No. Alright, I'm going to answer some people. I got like people may have an idea, so. Yeah, come on.